Press go live. Leave the mics hot open because whatever. Yeah. Part 2. Oh, I haven't even changed the logos. Uh-oh. Hold on. On the fly. A boop. And then a boop. And then a boop. There we go. Job done. Final predictions. Final predictions in our order. We're doing them unchronologically because we're the Zelda timeline. We do the first one second. This is linked to the past pictures.
And if you've been watching for a long time, you know that we normally do this one first. But this year was all sorts of messed up, so we'll see what happens for next year's season.
I might as well go quickly through the 3 that we don't have to predict. Because it took us so long that they've already announced the winners of the semi-smaller awards for the independent spirits. Oh yeah, cold open. Me, Ashley. Him, Owen. Him, AJ. Triangle. Illuminati. Cold open. Independent Spirit Awards. Which are... hang on. Date. Scroll to the top. 22nd, which is Thursday. Because apparently they don't want to do it on Saturday because they want people to watch the Razzies for some reason or something. So yeah, we already know that the Altman Awards going to One Night in Miami, but the other 3 awards, which are always the sort of like minor ones, if you want to call it that, Ekwa Masangi won the Someone to Watch award over David Medell and Annie Silverstein. Jerry Kim got the Producers Award. The other nominees being Cara Durrett and Lucas Joaquin. And the True and Fiction Award went to Elegance Bratton with Elizabeth Lowe and Celia Alderondo being the other nominees in that category. See, this is where we should go to film, but these crazy fools, they're doing television. So, it's 4 categories, isn't it, AJ?
The only thing I see is movies, so I don't... Oh, there they are.
Yeah, they're at the bottom. They're smuggled at the bottom.
I mean, were we bothering with those? I was not aware.
We might as well.
4 unneeded television categories for the Spirit Awards. Let's go. The first award.
To make this easy, Ashley, do you want to take the TV ones?
Yeah, yeah. So, I guess technically there's already one that's also been won. Ensemble Cast goes to I May Destroy You. So it's winning something, thank God. So, best new non-scripted or documentary series. We have Atlanta's Missing and Murdered, The Lost Children, City So Real, Immigration Nation, Love Fraud, and We're Here.
I don't know what any of those are, so
nope.
I'm gonna say Immigration, I guess.
I'm also saying Immigration Nation because I vaguely remember heard that one being talked about. Owen, I really hope you're going with We're Here because of the Bray Wyatt connection.
You're absolutely correct.
Yes! It's the El Santo of 2021.
Let me do it properly. We're here. There we go. Next.
Female performance in a new scripted series. Ellie Fanning for The Great, Shira Haas for Unorthodox, Abby McEnany for Work in Progress, Maitreyi Ramakrishnan for Never Have I Ever, and Jordan Christine Simon for We Are Who We Are.
I'll say Shiro Hawks.
Damn it.
Okay.
AJ keeps going with my picks.
I'm going with Elle Fanning.
Okay. For male performance in a new scripted series, we have Adam Ali for Little America, Nico Anan for P Valley, Confidence for Little America, Amit Rahav for Unorthodox, and Harold Torres for 000.
I'll say Adam Ali for Little America.
Ashley.
I went with Confidence because that's a name I want read out. Confidence, yes.
I'm putting that on here. Spelled with a PH. Are you kidding me? Freaking Spirit Awards. Yeah, I'm going with Adam Ali as well.
Okay. And then for best new scripted series, we have I May Destroy You, Little America, Small Axe, A Teacher, and Unorthodox.
I'll make it easy. I'll say Small Axe.
I mean, I was going to say I May Destroy You, but considering it's already getting ensemble cast, I'd say it has to be Small Axe.
I'll go with I May Destroy You then.
Oh, okay.
I see they're not going by the... Isn't the movie rule that once you get ensemble that you're ineligible for everything else?
I guess because it's new, I guess they were like running out of something to make up a fifth, so they were like, oh, okay. Just put it in. I don't know. It's a new category.
All right, are we on to movies?
Yeah.
Betty's, I believe, is first.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see that. What?
The John Cassavetes.
Oh, okay, here we
Award.
are.
Their
Good
wiki
Lord, they're all
page
over the damn
sucks,
campus.
man. Seriously.
Ashley, do you want to take these as well?
Ashley's in
Yeah.
charge of this podcast.
We have The Killing of Two Lovers, La Leyenda Negra, Lingua Franca, Residue, and St. Francis.
I will say Residue.
Ashley.
Because it is fucking good. This is where I'm banging the table. Why didn't anybody see St. Francis? That was such a good fucking comedy. You don't want your depressing shit like Mank and all that and all everything? Put St. Francis in. For the love of shit. That's that's the depressing thing. St. Francis isn't even in. I thought it was like, well, this is obviously going to be Spirits. It's indie as fuck, and it's like it's not even in there. It's all the big studios, you know, like Amazon and Netflix, because they're indie. Amazon spending $500 million on Lord of the Rings, which is more than bloody Warner Brothers spent on the original fucking trilogy. Please let St. Francis win something. For the love of shit. And Owen probably says Killing of Two Lovers. Wait, did Owen actually say Killing of Two Lovers?
No one here. I said St. Francis.
Oh,
Take it
okay.
home.
Okay. Now we get to the ones that AJ might be able to talk about.
Probably. I think we're just going to go in the reverse order they have here.
Mm-hmm.
So, for international, we have Bakura, the Disciple, and Night of the Kings. Preparations to be together for an unknown period of time, and Quavada Saida. I will go with the Oscar nominee, Quavada Saida.
Ashley.
To quote Joseph Fares, fuck the Oscars. I go with Night of the Kings.
I'll go with the Oscars here.
Somehow I think that's too obvious.
Okay, so I guess before we continue, this is where I do the usual preface for the Spirit Awards, which is yeah, their nominations are like the very first ones to come out, and then they're one of the very last ones to be given out. So if you look at their nominations, it looks like they're going against the grain, and there's a lot of stuff that's snubbed, and there's a lot of stuff that's inspired. But ultimately, at the end of the day, usually when it comes down to their winners, they're pretty the shit we've been seeing. So keep that in mind. Well, that being said, for editing, we have The Invisible Man, Never, Rarely, Sometimes, Always, Residue, I Carry You With Me, and Nomadland.
It's a universal picture. How the shit is Invisible Man independent?
So there's usually some really mainstream studio thing in one of the tech categories of Spirit Awards for some reason.
Let me double check that it isn't like.
I don't remember. I can't honestly remember.
Oh, is it because it's classed as a Blumhouse, but it's just Universal distributing it? Because it only had like a budget of
That
7
would make the
million.
most.
Is that why it counts? The budget was too low.
Yeah, sitting here thinking now, I might want to have said that, but what I actually wrote, because I couldn't remember for sure if they actually ever went with the mainstream ones like that before, but just to kind of spread the love of the movies, they obviously do, like I said, Never, Rarely, Sometimes, Always.
Ashley.
I just went with Nomadland because lol.
Yeah, I don't want to go with it, but I'm going with Nomadland as well. If I had to pick something else, I would agree with AJ, but I'm going to go with Nomadland here.
Yeah, Nomadland would also be one of those ones that makes sense because it's the Oscar nominee of the group, but I also feel like the Spirit Awards are a little better at spreading the love, and that would be a lot of wins for Nomadland if it also wins editing, because our next category is cinematography, where we have She Dies Tomorrow, Bull, The Assistant, Never, Rarely, Sometimes, Always, and Nomadland, which obviously I said Nomadland.
Nomadland.
Yeah. No Man's Sky.
Documentary. We have the 4 Oscar nominees and the one big
Dick.
snubbed one.
The one big dick.
So this honestly feels like it could be literally anything.
Yep.
With our and the other front runner is the one that the previous front runner replaced, which means we have Collective, Crib Camp, Dick Johnson Is Dead, Time, and The Mole Agent. This is another case where I kind of feel like it could still be Time. But I went with the only non-Oscar nominee, the former frontrunner of Dick Johnson Is Dead.
Ashley.
I have to stick with what I went with and have to stick with Collective.
Dick Johnson Is Dead already burned me once in this season. I'm not going to go on that route again. Now I've said that, it's probably going to win. But yeah, I'm going to go with Collective.
All right, this should be simple enough.
Should be.
For first feature, we have the 40-year-old version, I Carry You With Me, Miss Juneteenth, 9 Days, and Sound of Metal. I'd be very, very surprised if it was not Sound of Metal.
Ashley.
Yeah, I'm going Sound of Metal as well.
Sound of Metal.
This one's actually a little bit interesting and doesn't seem to have a clear winner. So, for first screenplay, we have The Assistant, Lapsus, Miss Juneteenth, Palm Springs, and Straight Up. I had it narrowed down to Palm Springs and Miss Juneteenth, and I'm kind of feeling Palm Springs. So that's what I said.
What do you got, Ashley?
Considering the love it's got and actually getting recognition in some places among the sort of Oscar contenders, yeah, Palm Springs for me as well.
Palm Springs.
All right. And that takes us to the other screenplay category, which is just screenplay. We have Minari, Promising Young Woman, Never, Rarely, Sometimes, Always, Bad Education, and the half of it. I adore the fact that Bad Education is here. But I feel pretty confident in saying Sorkin's not here, so Promising Young Woman surely pretty easily, if I'm not jinxing anything.
Ashley.
Yeah, PYW.
Yeah, Emerald the win.
All right, something else that should be relatively easy, I think. Yes.
I'd say so.
Ashley, why don't you take us through this?
Supporting actress, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yep.
So we have Alexis Chikazi for Miss Juneteenth, Yere Han for Minari, Valerie Mahaffey for French Exit, Talia Ryder for Never Really Sometimes Always, and Yu Jung Yoon for Minari.
Yoon, of course.
Yeah, I've gone with Yu Jung Yoon as well.
It's Yoon as well.
I do love that the mom got nominated here as well. All right, supporting actor. Another one that should be relatively. There might have been a race here way at the beginning of the season when these first came out, but I feel like it's pretty clear now, wouldn't you say?
I would hope so.
I mean, to me, it's a 2-horse race.
We've got Coleman Domingo for Ma Rainey, Orion Lee for First Cow, Paul Rassing for Sound of Metal, Glenn Turman for Ma Rainey, and Benedict Wong for 9 Days. Glenn Turman had some buzz there, and I believe like a critic win or two early in the year there, but I mean, this is clearly Rassie's win, right?
Let's hope so.
I so want it to be Benedict Wong. You know, coming from stupid shit, like Look Around You and The Mighty Boosh, and then he's like, you know, oh, and then he just gets Doctor Strange, and is, you know, given the chance to shine. But yeah, I've gone with Rassie.
Paul Rassi win. Yes. Finally. Speaking of finally.
We've got fucking 3 of our contenders here, man. All right. For actress, we have Nicole Bahari for Miss Juneteenth, Viola Davis for Ma Rainey, Sydney Flanagan for Never Really Sometimes Always, Julia Garner for The Assistant, Frances McDormand for Nomadland, and Carey Mulligan for Promising Young Woman.
Why are there 6 here?
I guess
feel
when
like
they
that
did the nominations, somebody was whoever was like joint 5th was tied.
Well, I said Mulligan. I guess this is her moment of truth. Not that they're connected in any way, and not that the voting overlaps or anything. But I mean, 3 of our contenders are here, so it could be any one of them. But let's see if this can be, because I guess we can notice that Promising Young Woman is snubbed in picture, but Fenella's here in director. But once again, Spirit Award nominees are always weird. So, yeah.
Yeah, I went with Mulligan as well.
Deservingly.
All right, here's one where any sliver of competition is not present.
Nope.
For actor, we have Riz Ahmed for Sound of Metal, Chadwick Boseman for Ma Rainey, Darcy Raw for The White Tiger, Rob Morgan for Bull, and Stephen Yeun for Minari. So this one is obviously another Boseman victory. Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying yes, but I wouldn't be surprised if Ahmed took it.
I would be very happy if that happened, but it's not going to happen. It's Boseman.
All right. For director, we have Lee Isaac Chung for Minari, Emerald Fennell for Promising Young Woman, Eliza Edmond for Never Really Sometimes Always, Kelly Reichardt for First Cow, and Chloe Zhao for Nomadland. I mean, if Chloe Zhao's here, is anybody not going to say her?
Yeah, I've gone with Chloe.
Unfortunately.
And lastly, for picture, we have First Cow, Ma Rainey, Minari, Never Really Sometimes Always, and Nomadland. I mean, First Cow, right?
That movie should have been bumped out for.
So I'm officially saying Nomadland, I suppose.
I'm just wondering. I'm saying Nomadland, but I'm just wondering whether Independent Spirit Awards might be like, as you say, in terms of spreading the love, whether they might give it to something else left field.
You're talking about that shit that happened last year.
I can't even remember what happened last year.
The Farewell happened last year.
Yeah, but that was still an Oscar contender. I'm saying, if it does go to something like First Cow or Never Really Sometimes Always, that isn't even in there. I'm still going with Nomadland.
Oh yeah, I guess, remember, Nomadland is also, The Farewell is also the thing that, kept Owen from having a perfect score here last year.
Yep. I think if there's a movie that's going to topple Nomadland here, it's Minari because of all of its love it has throughout the entire categories. But yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, I don't want it to be the case, but I would be okay if this was its picture win on the weekend and not the Oscar. That would be fine. But I don't think that's going to happen either.
I'm trying to remember what The Farewell's biggest competition was. I don't remember. Actually, I can probably find out with like one click.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's go to the 35th
Yeah,
awards.
Marriage Story. It beat fucking Marriage Story.
Of course, because it was me we're talking about here.
And Uncut Gems.
Actually, no, I think I do remember this, and I'm sure Brian's going to bring this up in a minute because I totally blanked on it. I went Uncut Gems. I'm almost positive I did.
And Clemency. I vaguely, remember that getting a lot of love at last year's awards, and then got one BAFTA nomination.
After Sandler and the Safdies won, it was like, oh, it's gonna win picture, and nope, didn't happen. So, but like I said, I really liked it, so I'm okay with that in retrospect. I just don't like losing competitions. Brian has 4 comments. Ashley, go over them real quick. Let's take it home.
Yeah. Melissa Villaseñor's doing the hosting. Good choice. Heads up on my Spirits prediction video, I'm saying Sydney Flanagan for, I'm guessing that's actress, is it?
Yeah, for Never Really Sometimes Always.
Because apparently Never Really Sometimes Always does lead the nominations. But then, of course, considering these nominations were January the 26th, things could have changed between then. I would have thought, though, it probably would get something, so I'm going to get wrong on Nomadland with one of them.
I think that's our show. Short, straight, and to the point. Your video for Saturday, everyone. For the next few days, AJ's going to take over the network with reviews and verses. I've got one day of Voices of Liberty video coming still for the rest of the week. At some point, we have more snack stashes, more gaming with Dash eventually. Lots of Ashley content still to come, and obviously, we're getting to where award season's over, so we're gonna be back with nothing but Voices of Liberty on this channel again. Yay! So, lots of new stuff coming. I have a new unboxing segment, which is going to come. I have a buttload of sipping snacks I still have to do that I haven't done yet. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff still coming on the network. So, stay tuned for those. Thanks, everyone, for joining us this season. If this is going to be where you exit with us, then thank you for joining us. If you are going to be with us, we'll be joining on Oscar Sunday for the entire ceremony, doing live reactions to everything.
We might not do an hour and a half pre-show like ABC is. We might try and get it into about an hour or so.
No, because I have to walk to Applebee's and get my meal for the evening.
So it's an hour or so before the ceremony starts, definitely.
But I took the day off, so I can justify that I was going to do that, so I can have Oscar Sunday off.
I'm pretty sure. Hang on, I need to bring up the 93rd Academy. That will be at 7 Eastern, right? Because the ceremony itself is supposed to start at 8.
Right.
I think so. Right.
That's your show, everyone. Thanks, everyone, for joining us tonight. Check out our Oscar predictions. Did not. If you just found this video and you didn't check out the Oscar video first, then feel free to go back to it and check to see what we predicted to win the 2021 Academy Awards. And that's going to be your final prediction video of the season. We'll see you guys and girls next year for more predictions. But in the meantime, we want to thank you guys and girls out there for watching. And until tomorrow, boys and girls, that's all we got to say about that.
Oh shit, it's the lizard. Run for your lives. Oh no, it's about to eat us.